What's going on, guys? Bradley Martin here. Check this out. Look at my new whip right here. This is my new car right here. This right here?
That's not yours.
Yeah, it is. Look, where are the keys?
That's theirs.
You guys got the keys? Yeah, the key. Yeah.
That's Robbie and Gary's car.
Hit it. See, look. Look. See?
Let me see, bro.
My car. Wait,
This is not your car.
Yeah, it is, dude. Look. This is for transporting. It's for transporting things. Yeah, like.
This actually fixed you better than the G-Wagon.
Yo, look at all the space back here. Hold on. Open the bag. Wait, no, seriously. Wait, is there a different lock for this? Okay. I mean, I knew that. This is my car. I knew that. What? Of course, there's a different lock for this. Yo, Robbie, there's a different lock for this. I got you, yeah. Look at all this space. See this? Anyways, I'm gonna take you guys in the warehouse. I'm gonna show you.
What is the video about today?
Bro, it's about the biggest mistake. I mean, they clicked it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna talk about the biggest mistake that I made.
And also the biggest, not a mistake you made?
Well, because that's the thing, most mistakes, if you learn from them, they make you better.
True.
So we're gonna talk about that in here. I'm gonna show you guys the operation a little bit.
Of what?
It's Robbie and Gary right here. Shout out to Robbie and Gary right there. Those two guys. Well, why he got alcohol? They're giving gifts. They're giving gifts.
Wow.
Two very integral people in what we do. And if you guys have ever called, because you're asking about your apparel or anything, orders, you're probably maybe not one of them. You're talking to someone who's working in there.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe him.
Maybe him.
Maybe
He's for sure.
Yeah, if something's wrong, it's probably my fault.
100% his fault.
It's never your fault?
No, bro. Why would it?
Yeah.
Sometimes my fault. A lot of times.
Most of the time.
But let's get in here and check this out. And
Where are you guys going?
Giving gifts. It's the days of giving.
Wow, there's Santa Claus too.
There's Santa Claus too. Okay.
Okay.
Where's Bam? She's in here, right?
Yeah, she's in here.
Okay. Okay, so this is like, that's a dog.
That's a dog.
That's a dog.
Is this essential?
That's essential to success, bro. The office here, obviously we got some grates on the wall.
Yep.
You see J. Cole.
Here's everyone. What's up, guys?
This is like a whiteboard wall.
Of course.
Anyways,
okay.
Let's move on.
Here's the warehouse.
Here's the warehouse. This is like a testing room where we take shots.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Well, as you can see, it's really fancy. We do things really fancy. You know, we don't leave a bunch of stuff on tables.
Never, dude.
Why did we do that? That's weird. But anyways, I want to get into some points right now before we get a little bit further back there. Bam, you want to come in? You want to be in the video? Come on. I'm just gonna get right into it. The biggest mistake I ever made when trying to build any of my businesses is not allowing help. Like not allowing myself to get help. And the right help.
Yeah.
For example, as things kind of like built, like my whole social media, all this stuff built, and I was like, okay, I want to like try and be able to monetize my own brand. I want to be able to try and like make a living doing what I love, right? It's very hard to let go of things, like letting go of, okay, I got to give someone else a password to something, or I give someone else my information, or I have to let someone else be like invested in this how I'm invested in this, even though no one is ever going to be as invested in something as you are, as you might be, as much as you care. That's what I mean. No one's going to care maybe as much. You have to try, right? You have to try to find people who want to be a part of it, who people want to help, and you got to make mistakes. You got to find the wrong people. Like I can say without a doubt, when I first started doing this, I first linked up with the wrong people who it was more like, let me take advantage of the situation. Let me try and like get the most out of this for the least, right? I'm not gonna badmouth that company at all. They know who they are, and that's all good. So moving forward from that though, you learn, okay, you need to be more critical. You need to think a little bit more about the people you're involving in your circle, in your space. Like for example, Kevin, great friend of mine, he's been working, how long have we been doing this for?
Couple years at least.
Couple years, right?
2.5 years.
2.5, almost 3. And Kevin is someone who like, he's down for everything we're doing. He adds ideas, he adds creativity, like he adds more than maybe you guys might see. And those are the kind of people you want to try and find. People who care about what they're doing more than just like, I'm just doing this, right? So that's kind of what I found. And when I move forward, Robbie and Gary, the two guys out here, and then we got all these employees in here. But I want you guys to understand, like, you guys might be like, wow, it seems so far away, blah, 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 right? I want to give you some perspective. Like you guys might not even be close, you might just be thinking of your first shirt design, this is what I did. This is the steps that I took, right? I ordered 300 shirts off of like Alibaba or something and got them printed. I spent like 34, I think I remember the check, it was like 34.
How long ago was this?
This was, dude, this was 5 years, 6. Like it was before, I think I had like maybe 300,000 followers.
Yeah.
Maybe just hit 300,000. I remember I did the giveaway. I took the video on top of like an old 24 over there in Burbank with the outdoor basketball court.
Yeah.
I did the giveaway. I announced the giveaway there. And I did a giveaway because I bought 300 shirts and I was going to give away 20. I think I ended up giving away like 4 because only 4 people like wanted it for the giveaway thing. And I sold like 12. Okay. I had 300.
And you sold out?
No, I did not sell out. I sold 12. So I basically lost like $2,900, all my money, $2,900, and that's kind of like all the money I had. And I was like, oh, cool. I'm like broke. I got to keep working, right?
So you used all your money for that?
Yeah, except for like my rent. My rent was like, dude, my rent had to be like.
So you spent most of your savings on
Oh yeah, pretty much all of it.
Yeah.
And I made no money, and so that was my first like experience at it. And it had it said Team BMFIT. I wish I had it.
We'll screenshot the photo.
I'll take a picture of it.
Yeah.
I have it at home. I'll take a picture of it and I'll send it to you.
Probably on your Instagram, like really far back too, right?
Yeah, I deleted it.
No?
Because that's something about my Instagram. I had, if I didn't delete photos on my Instagram, I would have like 4,000 or 5,000 photos. 6,000
Wow.
photos. I have like 1,000 maybe, but I deleted out because I was on Instagram since 2011.
True.
So anyways, this was way back in the day. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get this and I'm gonna sell this. It's gonna be awesome. People like, and no one really captured it.
Yeah.
Now, fast forward, like, I mean, it's a whole different story, right?
Way different.
But so you guys, I want to give you perspective, is when I first got into it, I didn't understand, like, I was just like, I'm just gonna sell shirts because that's what you can do, you just sell shirts. But I didn't understand like the real power behind like someone's ability to sell something. A lot of times it's not always just like, hey, this is a really cool product or it's a dope product, because it could be. It's more like, what's the person who's looking, like what's their connection with the person who's selling, right? And I didn't realize that like you need, and I thought I was, but I know more so now, you need to create a real connection with people who support you, like somehow through the internet. And so I try to learn how to do that. I try to become better at that. I do my best to like reply to people like as much as I can. Imagine someone sends you a DM and they tell you they appreciate what you've been doing. Try and respond to it. Try and be like, thank you for thanking me, because at the end of the day, like this social media, and you're nothing without the people who support you, like period. Like essentially we're all nothing without other people, really. Imagine if you were just in the world alone, it would be boring as and it would not be fun, right? So I started to understand that concept, and I started to make that my focus was, let me make this about people helping people. And then if people like you, people care about you, people feel like they're loved, or if they're getting help or they're getting something from you, then they're 100 times more likely to be like, oh, he's got a dope shirt, I want to support that person who they feel like has been supporting them, has been helping them. And a lot of people forget that when they get into the social media thing. They just think like, I just want to make money, I just got to make money. And if that's your focus, you're gonna push people away, because people feel that. People feel genuine. People feel real, right? So anyways, for you guys who are starting out, you're thinking about doing it, or maybe you're doing it and you're having a hard time, you gotta remember that. That's the focus. That should be your focus, not I wanna go sell a shirt. Because initially that's what it was. I was like, oh, I'm cool, I got followers on the internet, I wanna sell some shirts.
So do you think that's what it initially was for you?
Yeah, absolutely. Because I didn't really understand it. Like I knew I was interacting with people. I knew I always did that, but I didn't understand how important it was until I was like, what did I do wrong when I failed this first time? And that's a part of failing, is like, that's what I'm saying, the biggest mistake I ever made is also the same thing that's gonna make me better, right? Asking for help, learning. So then I spent a lot of time learning about like sales. I spent a lot of time learning about people, psychology, things like that. Like, okay, what's gonna help me impact people or touch people better, right? What's gonna like, and then as far as like getting the help, who are the right people to involve? Who are the right people to bring around? Like, what kind of questions should I ask? How could I know? Look at her face, she wants to go out so bad.
Damn, you okay?
She wants to go out so bad. So that's the thing. A lot of times the things that mess you up the most are the things that are going to benefit you the most. You just have to be able to look at it a certain way and be like, what can I learn from this? So those are the things I learned, is like, you have to really care about what you're doing. Like for me, right, this is obviously, it's apparel, okay? It's super dope, super nice, fancy, feels good, material's great. I know it's icy, but it's what this means, right? It's what like I put into it over the years. It's the conversations I've had with people in person. It's all those other things that keeps people, I believe,
that this isn't.
right. This is obviously
That's
physical.
great
It's
in its
nice. It's sexy. It's trendy. It's nice. But it's how people identify what this is.
Yeah.
What I am. Like the person who's talking about it. What does it mean to them? Does that person impact them? Does that person matter to them? And then you get a dope thing. And you're like, damn. It also is dope. So like, I like it. And it's like, you see what I'm saying? Like, there's so much more to it than just like, here's some joggers, buy them, right? So understand that, guys. It's the most important thing. These are out, by the way. These are about to be gone too. These are the last 3 boxes.
Probably they're gone by this video's up.
Yeah, I can't even say swipe up because it's YouTube. They're for sure gone because I put them on Instagram.
Yeah.
If not, they'd be in the link below. You can check that out. Now, come back here. I want to show you guys some more stuff. Like, oh, I want to make a point too. We started in like a much smaller warehouse.
Well, technically you started out of your house when you bought the shirt.
Well, technically I started, yeah, out of, oh my God. I gotta talk about that actually. The first time I ever tried to sell stuff too, even after I did the 300,
yeah,
I kept trying to sell them, right? Because I was like, I didn't broke. So
I didn't get rid of these shirts.
I would take trips to the post office, and I was like, oh, I hated the post office. So that's another reason why I like getting help. Getting people to help you with the shipping thing, the shipping aspect is like, you need that. Cause like, dude, I couldn't do everything else I was trying to do and stand at the post office, stand in line. Like sometimes there's rush, you're just like,
yeah,
you write the wrong name. It's just so much. Customer service, I didn't realize was so much.
Yeah.
Like, so having the right people who care about it just as much as you do is like essential, right? So yeah, I was from basically my garage, which was like nothing, to like a smaller warehouse. To now this warehouse, which has like
more rows.
Like, legit. Lots more rows. Like, look. Yeah. Just, these are still in too, actually. These are probably, well, these will be out.
What are these?
Because it won't be Christmas anymore.
Cool.
But yeah. So, we also got the supplements in here too.
The what?
The supplements.
Sups?
Yeah. This is the pumpkin spice. Limited flavor. Anyways, all that stuff's on the site, but guys, I want you guys to understand. You have a question for us? I feel like she keeps having.
Yes, ma'am.
You want to tell us some stuff? I think she has the body.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take her out in a sec. I just want to say, guys, I like seriously, because I know a lot of people will be like, yo, you inspire me, like this and that in life, blah, blah, blah. Not necessarily whatever, because it's all important. But if you guys are genuinely like, yo, interested in building your own business, building your own brand, building your own anything, so if it's apparel, I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's, you want to sell rocks, you want to sell bracelets, like, you have to give people a reason why. Like, why this versus that? Always, right? Like, you make choices when you buy something. You're like, why do you buy this versus that? Why do you buy an Apple versus an Android? Why? Maybe you like the feeling, you like the culture of it, the feeling of it. Like, it means something more to you. Or you like Androids because they have more power. You know, even though I don't like Androids, it doesn't matter, right? It's just like you're buying something because you're buying into like not just always a product, someone else, some other thing, some like group, some like feeling.
Well, it's like
right?
People buy an iPhone. It's like because a lot of people are like your friends. Let's say you have an Android. Your 3 friends, your best friends have iPhones.
Yeah,
so like, get iPhone. You finally get it. You're like, oh, I do like it. But initially, it's because that other person.
It could always influence. It's like the people around you, things around you that you see. You're like, I mean, call it what it is. Like someone has something cool and they're your friend. You're like, you feel like I want it too.
Yeah.
And that's normal, right? So when you're trying to build a brand or build something, you have to get people to believe in you and what you're doing and what you're talking about or what you're selling in a sense. Like it may not always be like directly from like an influencer. Like for me, for example, I'm selling my own apparel brand, but you may, let's say you want to start a brand that is separate of yourself, and it's like, for example, like my gym, Zoo Culture, right? You want to start a brand that is, I'm of it and I work out there and I'm there all the time and I love it, right? But it's not called like Bradley Martin Gym, right? Fine. So building a separate brand, you still have to get people to be like, well, what does that gym mean to me? What do I feel like when I go there? So it's so much more than just like sign here, pay the money. Put your thing online and order a shirt. You want to build something that like has longevity. It has to mean something. That's all I'm saying. So if you ever want to build something, figure out like what it is you want to sell, right? Obviously you want to get the right help. Figure out what it is you want to sell, and then figure out like what is that. Yes, it could mean something to you very clearly. How do you show people what it means to them, right? It means something to you, and you know it has a meaning, right, to you. How can you show people that same feeling, give them that same feeling that it feels to you? And that's the thing, if your feeling is just about money, that's not going to resonate with people. People aren't going to be like, oh, that guy really wants to make money. I really want to help him make money. Because no, people, they want to make money. They want to be successful. They want to do their own thing, right? So if your focus is money and like you're doing this because of money, then people will feel that. But if you do this because like, yeah, you can make great money doing it, but you do it because it means something to you from your heart, right? Then you could have something. Then you turn around and say, how can I make this mean something to someone else? And that's what's important. So people forget that all the time. They just think like, I'm just gonna sell a t-shirt and it's cool and everyone's gonna buy it. No, that's what I did at first. I learned like, no, it don't work that way. Now it's like, my whole life is different because of this apparel thing. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who has supported me, who showed me love over the years. And I hope if you were ever thinking about starting a brand or doing something, that this shows you a little light on like really what to think about. I know it's kind of like open-ended, but that's the truth. It is like everything that can be successful is like, if it's coming from you, you have to figure out what it is. You got to figure out what it means. And then you have to figure out how are you going to show people or give people that same feeling that it gives you. Okay, so I love you guys. Make sure you subscribe. Check out the link if you want either apparel, if you want either something. It's all there. I appreciate all the love. So much more coming soon. We got 2 videos today. We're doing good.
It's pretty good.
We're grinding hard. We're out. We got some stuff to pack up. I think I gotta ship some goodies out.
Ship it out, bro. Get to work.
All right, man. Come on, get to work, man. Look pretty. Come here. Come here. Come here. Very important.
She had to box some stuff up.
Yeah. Stay. Sit. Sit. This is my lady. Bye, guys.